Tasting Like a Boss Outside Edition. It's my birthday edition. I got oldest daughter of Boss here, and we're gonna try something. It's not coffee, not chips, changing up a little bit. We both like beef jerky, and we went to Buc-ee's today and got ghost peppered beef jerky. So I've actually had this before.
I have not.
It is spicy. It's not, to the point that it's not enjoyable, but it is spicier than most people would probably like. But you've never had it.
It looks kind of interesting.
It is spicy. So here's yours. Here, we'll just break this in half. We don't have to have a huge piece. We're just trying to get a taste. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
All right. Tasting Like a Boss, ghost pepper jerky from Buc-ee's.
I like it, actually. It's really good. Like, there's a good flavor.
Good heat and good flavor. Don't touch your face. As I touch my face. Because the pepper will burn your eyes.
Rookie mistake.
But there is more heat in it than anything else that you buy in the regular store by far, right? Feel in the throat.
You can feel it all in your mouth, so it's good. And the flavor is good.
The flavor is good. It's not something where I'm going to eat it. If I had a big bag of it, I'm not going to eat an entire bag of this in one sitting.
But I like the way it makes my mouth feel. If you like spicy things.
Here's another piece. Here you go.
Well, don't touch your eyes or your face while doing this.
No, but I will say that if you like spicy things and you're wanting a jerky that's enjoyable but has heat,
this one's good.
And it could actually be a dare for people who don't like spice. Like my wife.
It's not horribly.
No, but my wife could not eat this.
Mom would not.
Mama Boss, sorry. Wife of Boss.
No,
would
she
not
would
like
not
this.
like. She'd think it's no bueno.
So if you got someone who thinks that like flaming Cheetos are a little too hot if they eat too many of them, this isn't their thing. Because it definitely involves the mouth, right?
It's if you like that tongue burn, and then
and it's just something you eat.
But I think honestly, what it is because the heat stays. So if you have a problem with heat, you'll probably freak out in your brain and start drinking things and just make it worse on yourself.
Yeah, right. I think you're right, because this isn't transient heat. The heat stays in the mouth. Like I can still feel.
Because it's honestly not the hottest thing in the world, but it doesn't go away as fast as other things.
Right, and I do think this is not something. This is something that would build. Like if you sat there and ate an entire bag, I think after a while the enjoyment would just kind of go away because you wouldn't be tasting the flavor as much anymore. You'd only be tasting the heat. And the thing about ghost pepper is that unlike Carolina Reaper, which I'm a fan of Carolina Reaper is really about the heat and just the heat. Its flavor, let's be honest, is not the best. Ghost pepper.
I like those Cheetos though.
Yeah, but that's because they're sweet.
Yeah, no, yeah, they were.
But ghost pepper actually has a very nuanced flavor. And has the heat, just at a much lower level.
I would have to have them back to back to remember the difference between the two, but I like this one.
I asked them if they had Carolina Reaper jerky, and they said they did not. We've had Carolina Reaper jerky made from a farmer's market a few years ago, and it was very hot. In fact, I don't know if I would eat as big of a piece of that at that time. It's also a little wetter.
Oh, I remember
what you're talking about. Yeah. But it was one where it was, again, all about the heat. The flavor only came from the beef, and it was just straight pain. And I brought that's what you would take a little tiny piece and kind of put it in your mouth and sort of chew it, almost like you were dipping in the back, only in the back of your mouth, and then sort of sit there and enjoy it and wait for a friend of yours to say, I can take heat, eat it, and then start crying and everything else, which is always fun to do. Anyway. Keep tasting like a boss.
And happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, honey. Here, let me touch your face with my hands.
No.
Ghost pepper beef jerky from Buc-ee's, Buc-ees. Yes, it's the big gas station that has a lot of bathrooms or anything else, but they actually have
I went there for the first time not too long ago, and the bathrooms are really awesome.
I guess, but the jerky, they have their own jerky. They have all kinds of stuff. It's like a Cracker Barrel. It's like the Cracker Barrel gift shop and a big Wawa smashed together.
And they have their own stuff. They make their own food and snacks.
So I recommend it, but they'll probably try to talk you out of it because when I went to get it, they said, "Are you sure now? It's hot." So keep tasting like a boss.
Yes, I'm sure.
Thanks.